In our journey through the Hidden Chronicles, we've decoded key terms that reshaped our understanding of prehistoric reality. Today, we dive deeper into the linguistic roots that hold the secrets of our ancient past. Let's continue the exploration.
Our understanding of prehistoric reality is often held within the ancient roots of the very words we still speak today. This is particularly true of the ancient Al-Arabic dialects, the language family once categorized as Semitic, Hamitic, or Afroasiatic, but which researchers like Dr. Abdul-Munim Majoub identify as the foundational Arabic language. In this ancient dialect, every word contains a deep inherent meaning. These terms aren't just labels, they are records of how early societies perceived the world. We see this in words for family and gender, terms for female, woman, man, and father, all of which point back to an era where societies were structured around the matriarchy. Today, we look at the word for womb, Rahem. While modern medical terminology often treats the anatomy of the female body as a clinical subject, the ancient word Rahem carries a very different cultural weight. In the ancient Al-Arabic context, the womb serves as a symbol of safety, love, and compassion. This is because the word Raheem translates directly to mercy. For the people who developed this language, the biological organ that carries the fetus and the abstract concept of mercy were understood as one and the same. At the center is the etymological root RHM, signifying mercy, gentleness, and compassion. From this root, the language branches out: Rahima, the verb to have mercy; Raheem, referring to relatives; and Al-Rahman, the noun for compassion. This connection scales up to the divine through Al-Rahman, the most gracious, describing vast mercy touching every creature. However, Al-Rahman's grammatical structure indicates a temporary state. To the ancient ear, this implied even this great mercy could fade. To address this, a second name was required: Al-Raheem, the most merciful. This exaggerated form denotes stability, continuity, and an eternal nature. By combining these terms, the language captures a specific tension between a mercy that is vast and a mercy that is unending. This grammatical rule states the suffix "un" describes a temporary state. We see it in atshan, thirsty; jawan, hungry; gadban, angry; and nasan, sleepy. These conditions eventually change. The thirsty drink and the angry calm down. Because Rahman follows this same rule, ancient speakers understood it as a mercy that might reach an end. This is why the historical Arabic phrase, "In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful," links the two names together. Raheem is added specifically to ensure the mercy is understood as forever. These grammatical structures didn't just organize speech, they defined how these societies secured their relationship with the eternal. Because Arabic is an etymological language, the shared root of these words creates an unbreakable link between the concept of divine mercy and the physical womb. Author Ayshah argues that these linguistic connections reflect the high status of women in ancient times, a period when the feminine was identified with the creative and merciful forces of the universe. These ideas eventually transitioned into formalized tradition. In Islam, the Quran is accompanied by the Hadith, the sayings and traditions of the Prophet Muhammad, which further cement this connection. The reverence for the womb, established in a prehistoric matriarchal context, remained a central pillar even as these cultures moved into the era of formalized world religions. In one hadith, God declares that He created the womb and derived its name directly from His own, promising to maintain a connection with those who honor it. A second hadith depicts the womb seeking refuge in God from those who would sever their ties to it, resulting in a divine promise of protection. Because the root Rahem also refers to relatives, these texts create a mandate for silat al-Rahem, the maintaining of family bonds. To sever a family tie is to sever a connection to the source of mercy itself. We see this mercy reflected in daily life, in a mother's care for her child, a judge's pardon, and the broader compassion shown between people. This ancient understanding extends even to the weather today. In Arabic, rain is frequently referred to as mercy, nourishing the earth and sustaining life, just as the ancient matriarchs were seen to sustain the world.